Good morning. This is Reverend Lynn, LaBorde, coming to you live from what is a sunny New York day. It's a little cold out, but very excited to have the sun back. It's been covered by clouds for days upon days upon days. We had some crazy rain the other day, but I prefer the rain to the snow. I am in the process of packing up my home to move to Virginia, and I think the move is just going to be a lot easier if we don't have to deal with weather as well. So today we are on lesson 17. This is a journey of love between me and Mary Magdalene. She came to me back in 2019 when I was going through a rough time. I'm a psychic medium and a full body trance channel. And she's been just pure love, pure and absolute love. So she asked me to go through the 365 lessons of A Course in Miracles, which is something that I've been working with and studying since 1985. And I said, absolutely, it would be my honor. And it truly has been. So our journey continues. And today is lesson 17. And I thank you all for being here, who come and join in the morning. I know we're in a webinar format, but I really love having you guys out there. So today is lesson 17. I see no neutral things. This idea is another step in the direction of identifying cause and effect as it actually operates. You see no neutral things because you have no neutral thoughts. It is always the thought that comes first, despite the temptation to believe that it is the other way around. This is not the way the world thinks, but you must learn that it is the way you think. If it were not so, perception would have no cause and would be itself the cause of reality. In view of its highly variable nature, this is hardly likely. In applying today's idea, say to yourself with eyes open, I see no neutral things because I have no neutral thoughts. Then look about you, resting your glance on each thing that catches your eye along the way, enough to say, I do not see a neutral chair because my thoughts about chairs are not neutral. For example, you might say, I do not see a neutral wall because my thoughts about walls are not neutral. I do not see a neutral body because my thoughts about bodies are not neutral. As usual, it's essential to make no distinction between what you believe to be an animate or inanimate object, pleasant or unpleasant. Regardless of what you may believe, you do not see anything which is really alive and really joyous. That is because you are unaware as yet of any thoughts which are really true and therefore really happy. 3 or 4 specific practice periods are recommended, and no less than 3 are required for maximum benefit, even if you experience resistance. However, if you do, the length of the practice period may be reduced to less than the minute or so, which is otherwise recommended. Lesson 17, I see no neutral thoughts. Let's see what Mary has to say. There's a fluffy little gray cat around this house who hasn't been fed yet, so he may meow, but hopefully we'll make it through. I call that sometimes life gets in the way. Here we go. Greetings, beloveds. It is once again our delight to be with you in this modality. You do indeed have no neutral thoughts. Beings who have been raised in this society have been participating in the cycles of reincarnation in this existence, in this dimension, have become unconscious of the power and the profundity of the machinations of the mind. Each being was given the mind of the Creator And therefore, what is drawn, what is extracted, what is thought, is indeed manifesting at every turn. Therefore, there are no thoughts that are neutral about any object, any being, anything, any personage. However, there has been a forgetting of how to think with the mind of God. There is instead a way of thinking through the egoic mind, which looks and sees separation. Because in order to participate with the mind as a creator, without an active choice to choose to be in alignment with the will of the divine, which is the original source, one steps into a realm of duality and thus manifests and creates in such a way. And there have been horrors and there have been atrocities and there have been moments of occasional joy when one forgets and steps within the realms of pure light and pure love. However, in most circumstances, what you will find is that what is being created comes from a source that is tracking what has been thought, what has been done, what has been said. And it is a library, if you will, of sorts that is allowing each being, each aspect of divinity, to make the choice to reconnect to source, reconnect to divinity, reconnect to light. It has made a choice to step into the shadow and said, I wonder what is down this hall. Let me go take a look. Ooh, what is this door open? And as the door is opened, there is a world of madness. It is compounded by all the other incarnations in which it has participated, in which it has said, this seems like a really good idea. Allow me to journey in this direction, to this star, to this dimension, to this certain circumstance. And then when choices and decisions are made that do not bring one closer to one's ascension, they are marked in the records. And then it is like a bookmark. And it is said, if you don't resolve this within this cycle of incarnation, you will once again come back here, revisit this, and see if you can make a different choice. And beings go, I wonder what's behind this door. Lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. This is the door of divorce. This is the door of childhood molestation. This is the door of war. This is the door of confused sexuality. This is the door of radical thinking. And then there is a door at the end of the hall. And there are certain keys that are scattered throughout existence to be able to enter this door. And the keys are very, very simple, beloveds. There comes a moment of recognition. There comes a moment of remembering where beingness says, I would indeed like to be reconnected with Source. I feel that there is indeed something greater than, something beyond the mind in which I have existed in this ragged existence. And through that desire alone, and then with sheer intention to find one's way to this golden door, the door back to the kingdom, one begins to allow, one begins to see and emotionally invest in saying, there has to be a different way. And when you state that there has to be a different way, there is a profound shift that occurs. Your prayers are answered. Assistance comes to you that you would never have foreseen before, beloveds. And there is a voice and a choir of angels that sing. They are delighted. They are delighted with the mind that says, let me once again reunite with my Creator, for I have been far afield for far too long. I would indeed like to make the journey home. And as you come closer, the voices get louder and say, what if you made this choice? What if you thought in this way? What if you used forgiveness and said, it's okay. I made some wrong choices. I opened some wrong doors. I kept repeating and going to the store thinking that each time there would be a different result. And then you say, I wish to find my way back. And you allow yourself to begin to remember. And in that remembering, you come to see that all that you have created has come through the use of your mind. And you think, what if I could use my mind to think differently? What if I could use my mind to find my way back to the garden, to find my way back to peace, to find my way back to love? And when you come to the door and you engage the key, you see that there is a hand that is waiting for you. And this hand is the hand of love through a doorway that is indeed open to you. But you must be willing, beloveds, to step out of the maze, to step out of the matrix, to see that the thoughts that you think have indeed led you to where you are today. And if you do wish a different life, if you do wish a different existence, you will need to alter the very fabric of the ways in which you think. You will need to bring consciousness to your mind. And this is done through prayer, through allowing, and then ultimately coming to a place of surrender and recognizing that you and your Creator are indeed one, that you have a mind as powerful, and you have created all that you have seen. For there are no neutral thoughts, and not a single thought that has been within your mind has been on vacation. You have been constantly at work, creating the madness that you see everywhere you look. So allow yourselves, beloved, to take the time to do these lessons. Allow yourselves to begin to retrain your mind. Allow yourselves to bring yourself back to the truth of you, which truly is love and light. You have our blessings. Indeed, dear ones, call upon us anytime if you feel lost, if you wish to find your way back. We are here to assist. We love you dearly. All blessings upon you, dear ones. We will speak with you again. Ooh. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all, and I will see you again tomorrow.